Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Britney Jean Spears is known as the Princess of Music because she resurrected the youth pop culture in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Spears is one of the best-selling music artists in the world, having sold over 100 million albums worldwide. Let's have a look at how Britney Spears exposed her sister Jamie Lynn Spears in an interview. Don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. Number 5. Accusing Jamie of her conservatorship. In the light of her recently surfaced interview, we haven't heard a word from Britney. In fact, Britney Spears isn't giving her sister's ABC News tell-all interview any attention. Jamie Lynn Spears is claimed to be rolling her eyes at the pop singer in the interview as well. To promote her new book, Things I Should Have Said, Brit's sister and former confidant chatted with ABC's Juju Chang. Jamie discussed her strained connection with Britney Spears during the interview this week, even claiming that the toxic singer was erratic and paranoid in the months preceding the end of her conservatorship, which has now been revoked. A source told Page 6, Britney has been deeply hurt by her family, and this isn't helping matters. It's no secret that Brit and her family don't get along, and a lot of it derives from her father, James Spears, who was in charge of her conservatorship for 14 years.
Things I should have said to my sister and my sister alone, but instead I've decided to make a book for profit.
Number 4. Jamie defends her choice. I hate to burst my sister's bubble, but my book is not about her, Jamie Lynn wrote. It's impossible for me to avoid the fact that I was born a Spears, and that some of my experiences include my sister, she said, and added, I've worked hard since I was a child, and despite being someone's younger sister, I've developed a successful profession. Jamie Lynn defended her choice to write a book in a social media message in response to Britney Spears' words, while also implying that what happens behind the scenes differs from what her elder sister says publicly. Jamie Lynn wrote, Brit, I am always here. It becomes exhausting when conversations and texts we have in private don't match what you post on social media. I know you're going through a lot, and I never want to diminish that, but I also can't diminish myself. She also says the family has been receiving death threats as a result of their aunt's vague and accusatory posts.
I've only ever loved and supported her and done what's right by her, so I don't know why we're in this position right now.
Number 3. Accusing Jamie of performing her remixes. Jamie Lynn said she didn't understand why Britney was offended when she performed remixes of Britney's songs at the Radio Disney Music Awards in 2017. Britney previously said on Instagram that she was not permitted to perform her own song remixes. In a blog post published last month, she stated, I requested for 13 years to perform new songs and remixes of my old songs. For 4 years in Vegas, I had 2 months free between each performance, and every time I requested, I was told no. It was all set up to make me fail, but I knew precisely what I wanted my fans to see, and it didn't make sense to me that network television programs were displaying my music with remixes of all my songs, but the owner of the music was told no. My sister was even given remixes, so why was I constantly told no? My so-called support system hurt me deeply, Britney Spears took to Instagram to express herself. Jamie Lynn Spears, interestingly, loved the post.
Many people, and this is my reality that I've grown up in. It's the only reality I know, and I'm allowed to speak about that.
Number 2. Britney's response to Jamie. Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney's younger sister, rocketed to stardom in the early 2000s after appearing in the Nickelodeon sitcom All That, which led to her own program Zoe 101. Jamie Lynn Spears took a hiatus from acting and moved out to Los Angeles to concentrate on her family after getting pregnant with her first child at the age of 16. Her most recent appearance on television was in Netflix's Sweet Magnolias. She was never around me much 15 years ago at that time, so why are they even talking about that unless she wants to sell a book at my expense? Really? Britney Spears wrote. Then, when the woman mentioned why did I accuse her of doing remixes to my songs, I know it may sound like a silly thing to most people, but I wrote a lot of my own songs, and my sister was always the baby. She never had to work for anything. Everything was always given to her. Number 1. Calling her sister scum. Jamie Lynn, congratulations, babe. Britney Spears wrote on Friday morning in response to Jamie Lynn's Thursday night letter, Congrats, babe, you've stooped to a whole new level of low. In response to Jamie Lynn's assertion that Britney had trapped them both in a room with a knife during the ABC interview, Britney responded, I've never been around you ever with a knife, or would I ever even think to do such? The only knife I ever saw you with at home was cutting the biggest pieces of squash I ever saw in my life, and it was way too big for me to cut. So please stop with these crazy lies for the Hollywood books. Now and only now do I know only a scum person would make up such things about someone, said Britney, absolutely appalled by her sister's statement. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us likes, comment below, and subscribe to our channel.